Hi. Woo! I just made a mess. Hey. We'll be cutting that out and probably go in the bloopers. So, the bloopers, I mean the shiznit. Hi. I already freaking spoke to you. Welcome to the video. I mean, is this the camera? I never really know how to look. From my eyes, like, oh my god, get away from me, right? Hi, welcome back to another video. This video, I just felt like filming, so it's kind of a pointless video. So if you don't want to listen to a pointless video, then just go away. I don't mind. You can stay if you want, but you don't have to stay because it doesn't really affect me at all. So I have a piece of paper. See? I'm not wasting trees. I wrote a lot, okay? I mean, I did skip a whole section. That's because this video is going to be something else, and I changed it.
I was originally going to do 2 separate videos. I was going to do one video which was things I believed as a child, and then things I thought as a child. But now I'm putting 2 videos because I was going to try and slow my speech
Damn! I was going to try and, Am I okay? I was gonna try. I don't know what I was gonna try. Oh. I usually don't swear, but recently I've been swearing a lot, and I think you're just gonna have to deal with it. Like, I'll make sure there's no. Sit up! I'll make sure there's no, like, noise, or you don't hear the swear word, but you're gonna see my lips. And I'm sorry for that, but I can't help it. It's like Tourette's. Get sick. Right, we're gonna try this. If it doesn't work, then this is gonna be in the end of the video, and Get a Sec is gonna be what's here. So, I'm gonna just. Yes, here I have blankets because I'm hiding my hardcore drugs. Deal with it. I'm not showing you them because they're mine. I don't want to share. So this video is going to be, it's going to be things I thought / things I did as a child. I'm still a child. Things that is a miniature human. Things I did when I was smaller than the age of 16. Most of these are smaller than the age of 10. No, some of these are smaller than the age of today. So, I'm looking at the list a lot. I can have the list down here, I have the list there, I have it there, I have it there. Does it make a difference to you? Probably does make a difference to me. No. The first thing I thought, so, I forgot to tell you.
The reason I'm mixing them together is because I was going to write 10 of each and then 10 of each, and the person separate videos, but I can't think of 10 for thought. I have 4 for thought and 8 for did. So, I'm putting them on one because it's actually going to make a little bit more than 10. But.
So, first thing, I always thought, should I see if I can put like a 1? See if it happened. I don't know if it happened. Like the text when it's like right across my face because I can only put it here and I can only put it here. So it's gonna be like there, maybe there. Maybe I'll put the number here. Woo! Number! And maybe I'll put like the thought here. Okay, anyway. So first thing, I always thought that Matilda was adopted. Now this seems kind of stupid because I mean a lot of freaking sniffing. I'm gonna have to cut so much out. Maybe I'll just put them all in like. I know it makes no sense that she would be adopted because you literally see them, you see her parents in the hospital getting her out of the hospital. So it makes sense that they're her parents and she calls them mum and dad. But I For some reason, always thought they adopted her. If you haven't seen Matilda, this isn't gonna make any sense to you, but she's not adopted, okay? Whenever you watch Matilda, she's not adopted, okay? Her parents are her parents.
And because she then ends up getting fostered, doesn't she? Ah, no, it's revenge now. Miss Honey ends up It's the mere spoiler if you haven't seen it. Miss Honey ends up adopting her, so obviously you can't adopt a child and then just put them into a foster family real quick. I mean, you can't neglect a child and carry the parents from it anyway. Still.
I always thought a huge bee just flew past. Like, I'm here thinking these flies are huge. Literally, it was like, damn, you killed him. 68. Probably a girl. I don't know if girl bees fly. I don't even know if girl bees exist. Yeah, they do. I've seen bee movie. When I was a little human and I'd be in the bath, this was when I was like 11 younger. Now, probably like 10 and a half younger. So like only a few years ago, but I don't do it anymore. No, I don't do it anymore. I can't think of the No, I don't do it anymore. When I was little, my throat keeps drying up. Look how long my neck is. When I was younger, I used to pretend I was drunk in the bath. I would like but I would use cold water. Like, I wouldn't drink the water. I'd be too drunk to drink the water. Like, I'd never been drunk, especially at that age. I was freaking 10 or younger. I did this between the ages of like 8 and 10. So for like 2 years, not every single time I was in the bath, but a lot of the time I'd pretend to be in the bath, and not only would I just be in the bath pretending to be drunk, I'd pretend that I wasn't like, when I was doing this pretending, I wasn't in the bath being drunk. I was like in my front room being drunk. And I pretend I had like kids coming in and I'm like super drunk. I don't know why I did this. I don't know what. But yeah, so I pretend to be drunk, and then I pretend that my kids are coming in, and
sweat for a little bit.
So, but yeah, I would be like, oh yeah, like, I'd be like, I'm not gonna act out, but I'd be in the bath, and I would feel, I'd have a cup, or like a bowl, and I would like, fill the cup up with cold water, but I do it really quietly, because I didn't want my mum or dad to hear that I was filling it up with cold water, like, putting water in the bath. So I'd put cold water in it, and then I'd like pour it off, and I'd be like, I don't even know, I'd pretend to be really drunk, and like, spill the cold water all over myself. I don't know why I did this, because I'm freaking freezing. Like, would freeze my whole chest, but I would still be like, and I pretend like, oh kids, get out and move you out. Like, I don't know, let's just ignore that. Next thing, this is things like, apparently this is something I still do now, but I don't know why. But I like to have a film on in the background when I'm snoozing, because okay, so I like to have a film on in the background whilst I'm snoozing, because I just can't sleep without. Sorry, there's a fly like right behind my phone. It's like buzzing around and it's like distracting me. As a child I did this, but it's kind of changed now, because when I was little I used to have a film in the background. The TV had to be loud. Like it almost was like I had someone next to me some people next to me talking. I got a drink, wet my palate and my lips. Okay. But when I was little, I used to have the film on really loud. There's a whole lot of seagulls out there. Maybe someone dropped some fish and chips or something. Something I thought. I always thought that WALL-E, if you haven't seen the film WALL-E, go watch the film WALL-E. I always thought WALL-E was tanning. Now, I don't know how to insert a clip like into the video whilst I'm here. If I figure it out, then I'll do it, but I probably won't figure it out. So the film WALL-E, I always thought that WALL-E was tanning. There's a scene and there's the sun. I'm not going to explain who WALL-E is. If you haven't seen WALL-E, then this point is going to be irrelevant to you. And probably is anyway, because I'm an idiot. But there's this scene where the sun is directly on him. Well, the sun is directly over the whole sky, but the sun is directly on him. And he's got like his like chest bit open, and it's like all open, and he's here like this. And literally until a few weeks ago, I was watching a YouTube video, and they said, oh, that bit when Wally's charging and then he folds himself up and he makes the same sound as a computer does, and I'm like, well, the fly just flew out. Bye, Felicia. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just like, he was charging. Obviously he's charging. He's a robot. He charges via solar panels. It literally, I'm pretty sure the thing is solar panels, and then he folds up and he's like, and then he's done. But I always thought he was trying to get a tan, because basically, like, there's no humans on the thing. So I always thought that because he's not a human, maybe he thought he was a human. And you know when humans have, like, the mirror things out and they'd use that and they tan? I always thought that's what he was doing. And now I found out he was just charging, which is completely normal because he's a robot. I nearly freaking died just then. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. It's like all dried up. Next thing, I always thought that there was little people inside of me, like, and they looked just like, you know, Madagascar. A lot of these refer to films, so if you haven't seen any films, probably go away, or just skip ahead until I speak not about film. I always thought there was little people, like, living inside my brain, and they looked just like the little meerkat things, I don't know if they're meerkats, whatever they are, from Madagascar, the guys who live on Madagascar, there's the king and, like, all that stuff. Yeah, I always thought that those, not them specific people, but I always thought that little people living in me, and they were, like, doing all this. So I knew my brain was, and my heart, and my lungs, and my kidneys, and, like, appendix, and all that stuff. But I always thought little people live in me that move, like, so right now, there'd be, like, little guys in my fingers, and they're, like, when I bend it, they're, like, controlling the bend. And, like, when I'm coughing, I always thought they were, like, in there, and the reason I'm coughing is because something's not working right in there, so they're, like, firing someone right now, and they're like,
you're making her cough, and she's not meant to be coughing right now.
So there's, like, a leader, and they're all I don't know, okay, that's how my brain worked. I'm freaking weird. Next thing, I thought only me and my brother were able to see rain. I don't know why, because everybody can see rain, but, like, when we go outside, I'd be like, oh,
Raining.
thinking no one else can feel or see the rain. Okay, that's it. That's the whole thing about that point. Never tell the difference between horse and house. I could write them. I could read them perfectly fine. I knew what a horse was and I knew what a house was, but the spellings were very, 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 very difficult for me for some reason. Because H-O-R-S-E, horse. H-O-U-S-E, house. One difference. That's it. One letter different, and it's the same freaking place. H-O. S-E. So, for some reason, I can never use it. So, in White Chicks, this one, I literally thought until, like, last week, when I finally found my answer. So, you know White Chicks. And if you haven't seen White Chicks, once again, fuck off, because you're not gonna know. I mean, drinking stay. So,
Mum and Dad and whoever else is an adult is watching this. They've never heard me swear, because you're not hearing it now anyway, but you know when I'm doing it, so.
Soz.
I'll bring you a souvenir at some point in your death life.
I always thought that in White Chicks, so when the two black guys, Marcus and Kevin, when they turn into the white women, I always thought that they got actresses to play the white women. Like, forever, whenever I first saw that film, then I always tried to Google it, like, when you Google the cast, no other white women would come up that even looked similar. So I was like, what's going on? And I soon found out, like, I always would Google it, like, who plays the white women in White Chicks? And then it comes, who's the white women? No, who plays the new twins? And then it would never come up. And I was like, what the f-? And then finally found out that they'd go through, like, hours and hours of makeup every single day. And I always thought, because it looks nothing like them, obviously, but it looks nothing like them, like, to the extent where it couldn't have been them. So yeah, I always thought that, it was different people until, like, last week, and I Googled it, and I finally found an article that said everything about it and how they did it and stuff, and I was like, not religious, but praise the Lord. This is a very long video, which is going to be cut down a lot, but let's just do one more. Let's do a weirder one. One of them's about Haribo rings, but maybe I'll say that in a different story if someone wants to know.
Something or someone, usually a boy, because I'm not I've never been invited to join girls, but I can draw a boy better, I can draw girls, I find it easier. I also enjoy it.
I wonder how many zooms and like we putting in this video. I'm actually dying, like my life is being sucked out of me. My eyes aren't even leaking, but I feel like they are. There's a helicopter! A helicopter! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was weird. I think we've learned that now. This video is maybe even freaking weirder because I do weird. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. That's not how I end my videos, is it? Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like. And yeah, I'll make another video whenever I feel like filming. To be fair, I can film this video today. Today, the date is 21st of June. Watch this be up in like the 16th of December or something. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, I don't care. I mean, I do care, totally. So, bye!